You can't get away from yourself by moving from one place to another. My aim is to put down on paper what I see and what I feel in the best and simplest way. There is nothing to writing. All you do is sit down at a typewriter and bleed. Happiness in intelligent people is the rarest thing I know. I love sleep. My life has the tendency to fall apart when I'm awake, you know. The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. The world breaks everyone, and afterward, many are strong at the broken places. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self. All you have to do is write one true sentence. Write the truest sentence that you know. The most painful thing is losing yourself in the process of loving someone too much, and forgetting that you are special too. It is good to have an end to journey toward, but it is the journey that matters, in the end. Every day is a new day. It is better to be lucky. But I would rather be exact. Then when luck comes you are ready. Never think that war, no matter how necessary, nor how justified, is not a crime. Every man's life ends the same way. It is only the details of how he lived and how he died that distinguish one man from another. But man is not made for defeat, he said. A man can be destroyed but not defeated. As a writer, you should not judge, you should understand. A cat has absolute emotional honesty. Human beings, for one reason or another, may hide their feelings, but a cat does not. You can't get away from yourself by moving from one place to another. My aim is to put down on paper what I see and what I feel in the best and simplest way. I can't stand it to think my life is going so fast and I'm not really living it. Never to go on trips with anyone you do not love. If you are lucky enough to have lived in Paris as a young man, then wherever you go for the rest of your life, it stays with you, for Paris is a movable feast. Write hard and clear about what hurts. An intelligent man is sometimes forced to be drunk to spend time with his fools. In order to write about life, first you must live it. The first and final thing you have to do in this world is to last it and not be smashed by it. So far, about morals, I know only that what is moral is what you feel good after, and what is immoral is what you feel bad after. The hard part about writing a novel is finishing it. But life isn't hard to manage when you've nothing to lose. When you love, you wish to do things for. You wish to sacrifice for. You wish to serve. All things truly wicked start from innocence. If two people love each other, there can be no happy end to it. It is awfully easy to be hard-boiled about everything in the daytime, but at night it is another thing. You know, it makes one feel rather good deciding not to be a bitch. No, that is the great fallacy, the wisdom of old men. They do not grow wise. They grow careful. Worry a little bit every day and in a lifetime you will lose a couple of years. If something is wrong, fix it if you can. But train yourself not to worry. Worry never fixes anything. I didn't want to kiss you goodbye, that was the trouble. I wanted to kiss you goodnight, and there's a lot of difference. It's none of their business that you have to learn how to write. Let them think you were born that way. All my life I've looked at words as though I were seeing them for the first time. We ate well and cheaply and drank well and cheaply and slept well and warmed together and loved each other. We would be together and have our books and at night be warm in bed together, with the windows open and the stars bright. Live the full life of the mind, exhilarated by new ideas, intoxicated by the romance of the unusual. By then I knew that everything good and bad left an emptiness when it stopped. But if it was bad, the emptiness filled up by itself. If it was good, you could only fill it by finding something better. When writing a novel, a writer should create living people, people not characters. A character is a caricature. I like to listen. I have learned a great deal from listening carefully. Most people never listen. There is no rule on how to write. Sometimes it comes easily and perfectly, sometimes it's like drilling rock and then blasting it out with charges. Now is no time to think of what you do not have. Think of what you can do with that there is. I'm not unfaithful, darling. I've plenty of faults, but I'm very faithful. You'll be sick of me, I'll be so faithful. He would lie in the bed and finally, with daylight, he would go to sleep. After all, he said to himself, it is probably only insomnia. Many must have it. I loved you when I saw you today and I loved you always, but I never saw you before. Going to another country doesn't make any difference. I've tried all that. You can't get away from yourself by moving from one place to another. There's nothing to that.